Larson with HotandHealthyLiving.com, and I'm here with my son Blake, and we are going to do a remake of a Chewy flourless chocolate cookie that I clipped out of Relish Magazine. Now, Relish Magazine actually called for 1 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, which I think is way too much. So we are going to health things up a bit and drastically reduce the sugar. Now, I made these cookies before, and I used actually only 2 tablespoons of raw honey, but you thought what?
It wasn't sweet enough. It was not really any sugar.
I just used raw honey. All right, Blake didn't think they were sweet enough. So today, based on Blake's recommendation, we are going to ramp the sugar up just a little bit, just a smidgen. But if you really, really want to go low sugar, you can get by with just using the 2 tablespoons of raw honey. Okay, so we're going to start. Blake's going to add the ingredients, which is, I'm going to let you get started.
Well, first we have to start by preheating the oven to 300 degrees.
Right.
And we grease this pan with extra virgin Ballings coconut oil. And we're going to be using a half a cup of walnuts, a cup of
you can just put them right in.
walnuts.
Ooh, and I should just insert that I buy my nuts in bulk from Costco, like this, the pecans and the walnuts. Okay.
We're going to be doing 1 cup of pecans, a 1/4 of a cup of Golden chocolate, unsweetened cocoa, and put that in here.
Right. Okay. Ooh, and while he's doing that, I'm going to get started on the egg whites.
And a half a cup of prunes.
Right. And we're going to do 2 egg whites while he's putting in those dry ingredients. I'm getting 2 egg whites ready.
Okay, and now we're going to do 2 tablespoons of raw honey.
Right.
Into here.
Right. 2 tablespoons. Yep.
2 tablespoons.
Well, actually, you know what? We can put the honey. We'll mix it in with the egg white first, because it'll be easier to blend up. So we'll do that. Just like that. I'm going to use my finger real quick, so it'll be easier. Okay.
One.
Oh, and you should keep your raw honey. You should let it sit out if you keep it in the refrigerator just before you bake with it. Ooh, that's a lot of honey. Let it sit out at room temperature, because then it'll soften. It'll be easier to work with if you're measuring. Okay. That was a little bit more than 2 tablespoons. Okay.
Then we'll reduce the sugar.
Okay.
The actual sugar.
Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add just about 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt. So we're whisking the egg whites and the raw honey together. And we're going to do you have that measuring thing, honey? I'm going to use
a
1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, you can add the sugar.
And we're going to do
yeah, you can add it in here.
this is a 2 tablespoon thing, but I'm just going to take out a little bit because we used a little too much honey.
Well, I just have to say that really a lot of the sweetness from these cookies is coming from all natural, nutrient-rich, and also fiber-rich dried prunes, or plums, dried plums.
Okay.
Right into there. And now what we're going to do is keep whisking this. We are going to put the lid on here. Okay. And I'm going to blend this all together. Okay, just to show you up close what the dry ingredients look like.
Okay, so here are the dry ingredients, and we're just going to take the plate out.
Yeah, be very careful not to cut yourself.
And put all the dry ingredients into this mixing bowl. And then we're going to dry the wet.
Okay.
I'm going to take our spoon and mix.
Get to work. Okay, so Blake is mixing the wet ingredients in with the dry. Okay, so now we are actually forming the cookies, and we just use tablespoons, and then we measure them just like so. Okay, so we're going to switch off. So Blake measures them, and then I just kind of scoop them out into nice little neat tablespoonfuls. Right. And then we're going to bake them at 300 degrees for about 15 minutes. You want to make sure you don't over bake them because you don't want them to dry out. but 15 minutes should be just perfect, so they should still be nice and chewy. Okay, and here's what they look like, nice and neat. Okay, so now we are going to put it in the oven and bake it 300 degrees for 15 minutes. Okay, so we just took the cookies out of the oven. They are definitely sweet enough this time. And we're just going to use this spatula, transfer them right onto this plate. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me. It's ivy@hotandhealthyliving.com. And if you want the full recipe, you can visit hotandhealthyliving.com. And that's it. We'll see you soon.